Okay, so I was in the hospital about 3 weeks ago, and they found two blood clots in one of my lungs. They sent me home the very next day, and I think they only did it because I didn't have insurance. But I ended up back there in a week with a blood clot in my aortic valve that goes to my heart. It caused some damage in my kidney. They ended up keeping me a week this time, but they still ended up sending me home after a week with an infection in my kidney. And I just feel like they didn't do everything that they could have done for me because I've been sitting here today and I actually watched Tamar Braxton talk about how she had blood clots in her lung and she could have died. Well, mine was in a valve that went straight to my heart and I could have died. But they took care of her as if, her life depended on it, whereas I didn't get that treatment. And I think it's because of insurance. And I don't think that that's fair that people who have the same issues as a superstar get treated like garbage because they don't have the money or insurance to take care of whatever the issue is. Now, if I had died, then what? They would have said it was something that they couldn't foresee. But you sent me home with two blood clots in my lung after one night. And I went back to work. You told me I could go back to work. So I went back to work. Who's to say that that blood clot that was in my aortic valve didn't come from the two blood clots in my lung moving because I was at work? I'm just trying to understand. I have 5 children to live for. Tamar has 1. I have the same issue. I don't have a problem with Tamar Braxton, and I wish her all the best. And I don't want her to die, but I don't want to die either. And I just feel like people need to listen to people. Not just because they have stardom or they have fame of some sort or they have money. You need to listen to people because they are people. I'm a human being and I need help. I can't work because every time I go to work, I end up with a blood clot. But I can't get disability because I'm not disabled. So what do I do? How do I support myself if I want to work, but when I work, it makes me sick? Somebody explain.